Luis calls me. He's like, the building's on fire. I just felt defeated at that point. I felt so defeated.
Felt like the end. Craziest part is the fire gets put out and we said, all right, we're gonna build out that bigger space now.
Yeah. We came back stronger and built more. I'm Herson.
I'm Luis.
I'm Jason.
And we're Private Stock.
The mission of Private Stock is to be a creative haven. 2012 was like this huge hip hop renaissance, and that was so exciting because we were seeing our friends get signed to major labels, and I was like, oh wow, we can do anything here now. We started Private Stock in 2013. I built a recording studio on the back porch. The dining room, we called it the danger room. I had 7 computers I built out for social media marketing. The front room was our graphic design room. This was our office.
Yeah. At first, I was like, okay, this is kind of funny. And then I was like, okay, this is kind of actually working and it looks cool.
I had nothing but time, so like, it was just like, let's just keep doing this and see what happens. Yeah. When I worked corporate, I'm working someone else's dream. I want to work on my own dreams. We went to a commercial facility in 2014. That's when we all quit our day jobs.
Opening up that studio and opening up our own business meant so much to me just because growing up and where we come from, like people always told us that these are the stuff we couldn't do. These are the things that are not obtainable.
I remember my teacher making me and my cousin stand up in like the middle of the class and pointing at me and saying I was gonna be a gangbanger. Like nobody thought we were gonna open up a studio or do what we're doing.
When we started the company, like, and I talked about this earlier, like we didn't get a bank loan or whatnot, right? And we didn't seek professional help, right? So like, I learned a lot of skill sets to hold the team down. Web design, anything creative.
We like to call Jason the nerd.
Yeah, whatever I needed to learn to pick us up, I did. Like, so the studios were designed by us. We picked out the gear, we installed everything. So we built up the studio for 2 years, and then we got the phone call in the middle of the night that there's a fire.
But I didn't think it was as bad. And when I just pull up, like, it's literally the building's in flames. So they were trying to get the equipment, and I'm just like, I cared about them more than the equipment, obviously. But I was so torn because a part of me was like, no, let's go get it. so like, I just felt defeated at that point. I felt so defeated. It took everything away from us.
Absolutely everything.
We lost a lot of equipment, you know, and I think right then and there we could have stopped. Eventually we just was like, you know what, nah, we can't give up on our dreams, so.
I always hear my dad in my head. It's like, meet the challenge.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
I think just having Latino immigrant parents, you know, and them coming and making a better life for us, like the resilience in them, the challenge for them to get over here, not speak the language, not know anyone, get up every day, work that job, make sure that we have something better as their children. That fighting spirit was instilled. The fighting spirit is you not quitting, you not giving up.
I feel like growing up in Chicago, you gotta have that fighting spirit, you know?
Yeah. To me, Humble Park is something that really, really identifies who I am, what Private Stock is. We've came through so much adversity in that neighborhood and been able to kind of push through and make something of ourselves.
That year, we expanded to 5 recording studios and a staff of 15 people in a new internship program. We have a creative team, a recording studio, and an independent record label. When you say it out loud, it's insane. I think the next step for us is that we want to buy our own building and create more opportunities for our team, like to grow our team even more.
The relationships that I have been able to curate just off what we do, the people that we meet, all derive, you know what I'm saying, from us starting in that beginning and believing in each other.
We define success by the people that we're surrounded with.
Yeah, I always thought it was the money. You realize it's about the people you touch.
Yeah.
I'm more fulfilled when we do the toy drives, you know, the coat drives, whatever we do as community-based.
I just really seen us not stopping. Building a staple in Chicago that not only communities, but like the world knows.